Ladies and gentlemen, a Chicago Bulls team source blasted Zach Lavine. I gotta talk about it. But you gotta hear the music first.
Cognac, gang.
Shy Bulls podcast with the Cognac Boys. I'm Cognac Boy Bobby, and I am about to bring you some crazy news in the Chicago Bulls world. But before I get started, if you're tuned in, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and help us reach that next milestone of 6,700 as we try to reach that ultimate goal of 10K. So subscribe if you're rocking with the Chicago Bulls and Shy Bulls podcast. But nonetheless, so there was an article that came out from ESPN's Jamal Collier. And in this article, an anonymous team source blasted Zach Lavine. Here's what he had to say. Here's what this guy had to say. He said, if in the 7-year relationship between Zach Lavine and the Bulls could be described as a marriage, it's one where both sides are in agreement that a separation is needed. Both parties have remained professional for now, but the only question is when, not if, the partnership will end and whether it can do so before things get messy. Now, here's the quote coming from the anonymous team source. He's never won. He's done it his way the whole way and never won. If he's interested in winning, he'll do what's asked of him. And if he's motivated to not be here, one way is to come, be compliant, and be who he is. End quote. Now, look, I'm all for it. When you know what I'm saying? You can go ahead and criticize Zach Lavine all you want, and the criticism is necessary. But you are a team source. You are a team source that needs to look in the damn mirror, my guy. Put your name on it. But hey, guess what? This article is something you shouldn't want percolating around the NBA world right now if you're trying to move off Zach Lavine and you see that his trade value is low. So the team source that didn't put his name on it, I'm going to say it. You're a damn idiot. You're hurting your chances of ending this quote-unquote marriage that you put out there. Now, Zach Lavine, he doesn't get off easy when it comes to how we're going to evaluate him. You know what I'm saying? There has been situations where injuries have come into play. There has been a situation where we need Zach Lavine to have a higher IQ, be more engaged, be more better on the defensive side, not come into last season lollygagging. But hold on, my guy. If you gonna point the finger, turn your ass around and look in that mirror for what the Bulls organization has done for Zach Lavine. Let's keep it a buck. Fred Hoiberg, Jim Boylan, Billy Donovan gets an extension under the table, putting Zach Lavine with players, Thomas Odoransky, Shaq Harris, Archie Diacono, Cristiano Felicio, Denzel Valentine, Chandler Hutchison. Should I continue, my guy? So while you sitting there pointing the finger, turn your funky ass around, look in the mirror and say, we as an organization have failed Zach Lavine, just how Zach Lavine has not lived up to the bill. As in you know what I'm saying? Two things can be true. So if you're going to point the finger, turn around, look in the mirror, and look at what you've done. Should I continue with the organizational dysfunction? Okay, we got DeMar DeRozan at his highest peak. Boom, MVP season. You see that Lonzo Ball still not coming back. What do? Oh, we're going to pick up Tristan Thompson in the buyout market. We ain't going to make no moves. Oh, you want to come back and give these guys another chance, still sit on your hands, and you know that injuries are piling up, guys' production are not matching up to what the expectations are, and the team is just mediocre at best. What you guys do? Oh, we're not going to make no more moves. We're going to go get Pat Bev in the buyout market. So if we're going to sit there and castigate and scrutinize Zach Lavine, look at the damn organization as well. They have not put out a modernized team. The Bulls for the last few seasons, look it up. Damn near last in offense the last few years. Damn near last in pace. Damn near last in three-point attempts and makes. That's not a modern NBA team. What are we talking about here? When we know that Zach Lavine and his team and his play style calls for, let's move at a faster pace if you want to get Zach Lavine in a more dynamic role or a more explosive role. What did you do, Chicago Bulls? Slowed it down, kind of brushed over the things that DeMar DeRozan did, kind of brushing over the shit that Nikola Vucevic has been doing. But we're going to sit here and only look at Zach Lavine? Nah, not over here on Shy Bulls podcast. Because if we going to sit here, me and C-Dub, Steve-O, Big Kev, Hayes, any Chicago content creator come out here and we criticize Zach Lavine for some of the things he's done, guaranteed. Guaranteed. We pointing a finger at the damn organization and Jerry Reinsdorf as well. So for this anonymous team source, you hurting your chances of getting rid of this marriage. You seem like you about to be in for another long battle, dummy. Don't do this. Don't do this. This is not what the Chicago Bulls need right now. This is not what your team needs right now if you want to successfully end the marriage without having to pay alimony. But that's it for me. Y'all make sure y'all tune in. Me and C-Dub will be going live later today, no later than 7 p.m. Eastern, to break this down more and talk about it more, because I'm kind of feeling like all this blaming, it's getting a little too much for me when we got to start looking at these guys in the organization. But that's it for me, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to call in, leave your take on this subject here, call in. The voicemail line is 773-242-9219. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel on your way out. Thank y'all so much, Bull Nation. I'm going to catch y'all on the next one for sure. Had me turn up like that. What's wrong with these people?
Cognac. Gang.